Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and today we are in Sekumpul next to the waterfalls. So before I start today's vlog, I want to tell you a little bit about yesterday. So we left Ubud at around 11 a.m. in the morning and it took about 2.5 hours to get to Sekumpul. So the journey started by obviously leaving Ubud in the town centre. We then drove past lots of rice fields and then at some point it started getting very hilly. We're driving up and down hills, quite steep. We also drove past a couple of lakes and it was very, very beautiful scenery. It was lovely to kind of drive around the Balinese countryside. We saw monkeys, we saw palm trees, we saw lakes, like I said, lots of hills, lots of greenery, and it was a really, really lovely drive for about 2.5 hours until we arrived at Sekumpul. So we arrived here at about 2:30 and wanted to get some lunch. And I'm going to be really honest, the place that we're staying, the neighbour had incredibly loud music on, but it was like annoying kids music on repeat for about an hour. And I don't think I've said this on my channel before, but I think I have ADHD and it was just driving me bananas, absolutely bananas. So I ended up writing a really bad review on Google for the hotel, being like, this is a piece of shit, la, 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 la. I was horrible to Jeremy. I then came to the room and had a cry because I was so disappointed at how angry I'd gotten at the situation. I ended up actually putting earphones in and listening to my own sort of music to like calm me down while we were having lunch because the music was outrageous. I think I was so annoyed that they were just being so selfish. The music was horrific. Like we came to the countryside to relax and to be with nature, and then we heard just this music pounding, and when we told the owners, we were like, what's happening with the music? They were like, oh, it'll be about an hour, and didn't even try and turn it down or anything. So like I was just furious. I was like, what on earth is going on? Like I just don't understand it. Anyway, had a bit of a breakdown, had a bit of a mental health day where I was just not feeling okay. So I like laid on the bed for like an hour watching YouTube, trying to like chill myself out basically. And then we went down and walked down to the waterfall. We're literally staying just next to it. So it's called Sekumpul Waterfall. I think it's one of the biggest or best in Bali. And the place that we're staying is actually really nice now the music has stopped. So I deleted my review. Last night at dinner they were saying that the neighbours are jealous that they have a business here. So they do things sometimes to like annoy the people that are staying here. Yeah, so he kind of promised that there wouldn't be loud music again and that it wouldn't be an issue and things like this. So the place is actually really nice. The room is big and nice, and slept so well last night. So it is actually a really nice place to stay. Just yesterday drove me bananas with the music. Anyway, we did end up walking down to the waterfall. It's very steep. It's a lot of steps and it's a long way down. I think if you're staying somewhere else, you have to pay like a foreigner price, but because we're staying here with locals, they gave us a pass and we think we paid 30,000 each to get down, and I think you have access to 3 waterfalls down there. So obviously because I'd had a bit of a tantrum and things like that, we ended up getting down there quite late. I think we set off from here maybe at like 4, maybe spent like an hour down there and then came back up. No, because we started leaving at 5 thinking it would get dark at 6, so maybe we left at like 3:30, something like that, I don't know. But it was easy to get down. I mean, there's a lot of steps, but it was fine. But then coming back up I had to stop a couple of times because I was so out of breath. But the waterfall was beautiful. Like I said, there are 3 waterfalls down there, so we only actually went to one of them and it was stunning. It was actually raining a little bit when we were there as well, so we tried to take photographs, but they're all blurry because it's just rain from either the rain or there's water from the waterfall on the lens as well. So we tried to take photographs, we tried to get videos, and it was just not really happening. But it was so beautiful. It was so tall as well. It's so tall, so powerful. We actually stood in the water. I really can't remember what I filmed, but we ended up standing in the water and just feeling like the power of the waterfall on us. So that brings us today. So we slept well last night, had dinner last night, and the guy apologized again, got me a free tea even, because he was like, you know, it was like a sorry and like a thank you for staying, because I was really rude to him yesterday. And we've woken up this morning. I've actually just watched the first episode of Love is Blind, and I've kind of noticing that I need to do things that like chill me the fuck out. And so I've watched that this morning, knowing that this afternoon is going to be a little bit more hard work in terms of like going up and down these waterfalls and things. So I thought if I relax this morning, I'll have energy for that. We've just ordered food. Jeremy's ordered a nasi campur and I have ordered a cheeseburger and fries. Don't know how that's going to be, but we'll see. And yeah, so today we're going to go back down to the waterfall and see the one that we saw yesterday, and also see the other 2. And I'm taking my camera with my 3 lenses and my tripod to hopefully get some nice photographs and videos, maybe get some things that we can sell, because Jeremy sells footage, like a stock footage website. And yeah, hopefully have a nice day. And then tomorrow I might be doing a day trip. We haven't decided yet, but we'll see. My bag just fell over. We'll see how we got on today and if we decide to do more tomorrow or if we'll just chill out tomorrow. But I'm excited anyway to start the vlog and to show you a little bit of Sekumpul Waterfall and the surrounding areas. Okay, so we have had lunch. Would not recommend the cheeseburger, but Jeremy enjoyed his nasi campur. We are now packed up and making our way down to the waterfall. So that, like I said, I've got my camera, 3 lenses, tripod, water, towel, that's the other thing. So I'm well prepared and hopefully we're going to see 3 waterfalls and hopefully we're going to get some really cool content for either my YouTube channel or to sell, or even maybe some reels content so I can film vertical. And I'm even wearing my nice swim costume, so it's better than my other one. So hopefully we'll get some nice stuff today.
Me too, I'm wearing my cute swim costume.
Jerry's wearing his cute one. Yeah. He hasn't got a cute one, he's just got shorts. But yeah, it'd be good. So this is where you pay for the entrance tickets. So then this is part of the way and we walk past coffee plants. These are coffee plants, apparently we learnt yesterday. Also banana plants. We saw cacao plants yesterday and passion fruit plants. So it's really beautiful and tropical here. These are the passion fruits growing. It's this big tree or plant, I'm not sure. It's beautiful through here. There's also a couple of people along the way selling drinks and fruit and coffee and snacks and things. So you can buy things there if you want to. Okay, so we were just there. I forgot to vlog because I've taken videos and photos, but there's a lookout point there and you get to see this waterfall and then also the waterfall back there. And I just did some video footage where I did using my phone and also using my camera from 17 all the way to 170, I think it is. And it looks incredible, so I'm going to be popping that on the side maybe. But this view is insane. I'll pop you on wide angle so you can see 2 waterfalls there. So we're going to go and visit both of these, and there's another waterfall to the left here as well. Anyway, we're now making our way down all of the hundreds of steps. I don't know how many there are, but it's a lot. And they're also really big, like really deep steps. So it's a struggle getting down. It's also a struggle getting back up again. You really need, like, I think you need to be fit to be able to do it. Jeremy thinks it's easy. But anyway, it's lovely. It's nice to be in the shade at least, because it's a bit hot today. So there's another lookout point here. You can see there's like a green bit you can stand on there. Not green, but like a wooden bit you can stand on. There's a bit of shade and there's a waterfall there. There's a lot of people, so I might not be able to get some nice footage I was hoping for. We'll see. So we've made it to the bottom of Sekumpul Waterfall. So we can go down there, which is where these people are coming from. And you cross over the water. But actually we're going to go this way and go to a secret waterfall. Okay, this is the current path. Making our way hopefully to the secret waterfall. Oh, it's there, I can see it. Behind. Okay, we finished at Secret Waterfall behind me. It started getting busy. There's quite a few people there, so I decided to leave. We're going to go to the Sekumpul one that's just next door. Went for a couple of swims, took some pictures. It's also getting quite warm. I think I'm burning, so that's fun. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it? On to the next. We have made it to Sekumpul Waterfall. This is where we came yesterday, but I was not in the mood to vlog, but I am a little bit more today, so I think we're going to get some pictures and videos. Jeremy's got his drone, I've obviously got my camera as well, so hopefully we'll get some good footage. But this is the waterfall. It's basically a 2-in-1 and it's huge. Okay, we have finished at Sekumpul Waterfall. We've been taking some pictures and videos. I went in for a swim and the waterfall is so powerful. Like it felt like tiny stones were hitting you rather than water because it was so strong. And obviously it falls from quite a distance, so it can be quite hard. But really enjoyed that. Also climbed this rock to get a picture. I don't know how I got up there, and I almost fell on the way down as well, so it's a little bit scary, but we managed it. And we're now going to walk to the next waterfall, which I think we have to pay for again, but that should be good as well. This is where we're going, through the water, and then to that path over there. Okay, so we are now on our way to Fiji Waterfall, which is the one right at the beginning you could see on the right hand side of the screen, and it was 20 each to get in, so 40 in total. And I don't think it's too far up this path, but it's so pretty. Okay, so we have come to a bridge, so it should be just beyond here, I think. So we're now basically walking through the water, and I'm not sure if afterwards we go up there, maybe? We'll see. Okay, we have made it to Fiji Waterfall. So I just went under a tiny waterfall and had a shower. I'm going to pop the footage here. It was so strong, but it was so nice. In like regular showers, I don't usually like a rainfall shower, but that was so good. Anyway, we've just realised there's two waterfalls here. There's that one and that one. So we're going to go and explore. Wow, this is cool. This is really cool. I really thought that looking at waterfalls in Bali was going to be overrated, but it's not. It's awesome. There's actually 4 waterfalls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wowee! Oh my god, you can see all 4. Okay, so we have finished at Fiji Waterfall, and before we got there, like this morning when I was filming, I thought it was just one small waterfall. We got there and realised there was 4, and also realised it's one of the best and biggest waterfalls in Bali, and we had no idea that was just here, and that's what we were going to see. So it was beautiful, definitely worth going to. The one on the right hand side we didn't bother getting super close to because it was just so powerful, and it's quite slippery and quite hard to get towards, but the other kind of 3 were next to each other, so I ended up standing under one of them. We got some pictures with the other one, and it was just lovely, really nice. Definitely worth going. It is currently 4:30 and we are about to head back up to the hotel, get a nice warm shower, because even though you would think it's boiling here, it's actually not when the sun's not out. I think I have got burnt today, but now it's actually quite cold being in the cold water and also not like being in the sun. So it's 4:30, we're going to head back home, get a nice warm shower, probably get a drink or a snack or something and sit and get some work done. But I had a really lovely day, so I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'm going to climb about 3 million steps, so I'll talk to you either when we get back or tonight or at some point later on today. Okay, we are back at the hotel. I had a really good day. Jeremy said he counted around 415 steps, but that's only about a quarter or maybe a third, probably like a quarter of the way. The rest of it's kind of uphill slopes and not actual steps. So it is actually hard work. I feel like I've got a rash or something today, and I think I also caught the sun a little bit. Anyway, absolutely knackered. Need to go and get a shower and refresh a little bit, probably watch the sunset or watch some more Love is Blind because I love that. But yeah, that's it for now. I will either come back and talk to you later on tonight, or I can't decide if I'm going to do this video as a separate video and then do tomorrow as a separate video. I'll probably have it all together, to be honest. I'll probably see you again tomorrow. But thanks for watching today. I'll see you back here tomorrow and we're going to do some more exploring. Good morning, it's the very next day. So last time I spoke to you was last night. We had just got back from the hike and we were then going to go and chill and things. So what ended up happening was we ordered 2 tuna steaks. I was actually going to have nasi campur, but they didn't have that left, and Jeremy was ordering tuna steak and he'd read online that it was delicious, so I was like, okay, I'll have one of those. Food came and it was really good. It tasted delicious. But my tuna was a little bit raw inside and Jeremy's wasn't, which usually tuna you can eat a tiny bit raw and it's fine. You can eat it completely raw actually. So I didn't think anything of it. Came back to the bedroom and started watching Love is Blind again. I was continuing watching that, doing a bit of a binge watch and kind of relaxing. And I started getting a headache, and then the headache was getting worse and worse and worse until I got like a migraine, I would say. At which point Jeremy went out to work on the terrace because he had a phone call and it was just too hot in the bedroom. He left. and I was like, do you know what, this headache is really quite bad, because I'm notorious for like having a really bad headache but not taking painkillers. I don't know why, I kind of reluctant to take painkillers. Eventually I was like, okay, I just need to get painkillers, it's too much. Got out of bed, because I was just laying in bed. Got out of bed and I was like searching all my bags to try and find painkillers, and I was looking it up because I've got lots of little pouches like these that just have like random stuff in them. I've got like a cables one, I've got like little pockets, so I've got lots of things in lots of different pockets. So I was trying to look at everywhere and all the different pockets and things, didn't find any, and I was just feeling like really bad headache. I was feeling shaky, I was feeling really hot and a little bit sick. So I texted Jeremy being like, I don't feel well, do you have painkillers? I think I'm going to be sick. So then he came and cancelled his call and came to look after me, and it just like quickly went worse and I just felt horrific. So I was like laying on the floor because the floor is cold because it's tile. I was crying, I was shaking, I just had a banging headache, I was boiling hot. Like Jeremy said, I was sweating, and he said I had a temperature, so I was not feeling good. And because we only had 2 painkillers left, and I thought, I think I'm probably going to be sick, so I need to be sick before I can have the painkillers, because there's no point taking them and then throwing them up again. So I ended up being sick in the bathroom, in the toilet, which I hate being sick, so I was crying and tearful and shaky, and it was just awful. I hate being sick. So that happened, and then I was still feeling terrible afterwards. So when I had food poisoning, if you've been watching my videos, you'll know I had food poisoning in Sri Lanka, and I basically shat myself and threw up, and then straight away felt back to normal. Like I just needed to get it out of my body and then I was fine. Whereas last night that wasn't the case. I think it had been sitting in my tummy a bit longer, so it didn't really help when I got it all out. Sorry, there's a lot of TMI. I was then like laying on the floor outside because the bedroom was really hot. They don't have AC here because they say it's cold at night, which last night it was boiling, so I had a temperature anyway and it was hot, and I was like laying on the floor. I had the painkillers and I was trying not to be sick again because I was like, I just want the painkillers to work before I'm sick again. Like I want my headache to go. Just felt terrible. I like crawled to bed and then realised I had to do my teeth because I wear braces at night time to keep my teeth somewhat straight, because otherwise they'd be all crooked, even worse than what they are. So I had to like, Jeremy did my toothbrush for me, and I was like sat on the floor brushing my teeth and had to like bend over and like, you know, do my teeth properly, go to the toilet and things, and then went to bed. But honestly, I felt absolutely terrible, and it was definitely food poisoning from that tuna. So I slept from like 12 till 3, and then I was awake from 3 a.m. until 7 a.m. and then that's when Jeremy started waking up a little bit. And I think I slept actually from probably 7 till 9, so I probably had like 5 hours sleep last night, which for me is not a lot, so I'm going to be dead today. And then this morning we've had some breakfast because obviously I was hungry because I threw up everything I had yesterday. So I had pancakes this morning, like a banana pancake each, and a little bit of fruit as well. So I still feel hungry, but at least I've eaten something. And I feel better today. I'm obviously exhausted. I still feel a little bit sicky. I had some fun poop as well this morning. May as well tell you everything seems though it's very TMI. So yeah, not super happy that I got food poisoning. Honestly, not the best experience of this hotel. And like I said the other day, you know how we arrived and we had really loud music, and I was like, that stressed me out, and I had a cry and a breakdown and all this sort of stuff. I've actually written down like 5 things that have been shit about this hotel, and I thought I'm going to tell you because it looks nice online and the room is nice and big and it seems ideal. The fact that you're right next to the waterfall, you get breakfast included, which we didn't know the first day because they didn't tell us. We only had that this morning, we didn't do it yesterday. Like, it's a nice big room. It's next to the waterfall, you get free breakfast, it's cheap, there's internet. Like, it seems like a good place to stay, but actually my experience has been different. So when we arrived there was that loud music which stressed me out. Ended up having a bit of a fit with it because it was just like, drove me absolutely bananas. In Jeremy's food on the first day there was a fried ant in with his food. I think it was like stuck to a chip or something, or I can't remember what he had, but something fried, and there was a fried ant in his food. The bathroom is full of ants and slugs. So we've had 2 slugs on the floor so far because they come up from the drain pipes. It's obviously not well protected or whatever. And there's ants crawling everywhere. So much so that when I went to the toilet this morning at like 6 in the morning, there was an ant crawling on my butt. So I was like freaking out, like trying to get it off me because I could feel it wriggling on my butt when I was trying to poop. So that's fun. It's practical because you're right next to the waterfall, and you get a discount actually as well, which is quite good. When you stay here, you get a discount into the waterfalls. But actually it means that there's motorbikes from like 6 a.m. all day going up and down the hill on the road next to you. There's also dogs and chickens from about 5 a.m. all day. I don't know if you can hear as well, there's somebody doing some construction work or something, so it is just noisy with like motorbikes going up and down, dogs barking, chickens going, and people doing work. And then obviously the last thing is food poisoning. So I've really not had a good experience here, and it's interesting that when we arrived I just had a bad feeling, like in my gut. I was just like, oh, this is not going to be a good couple of days. I didn't know why. And actually yesterday at the Waterfalls was really good, but I just had a bad feeling about this hotel, and there was no reason why, because it's a nice big room, it looks beautiful in the countryside, but I just had a feeling and I should have trusted my gut. Anyway, because I didn't sleep well, because I still feel a bit ill, today we are not doing a day trip, and we decided yesterday what we're going to do is walk around to some rice fields and get some photos and videos and fly the drone and things. Actually, I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to chill here and eat food that there's no way it can make me ill, like have chips and maybe an omelette or a pizza or pasta. I just want the most basic food that could not make me ill, because tuna was not the right choice last night. And I'm going to get some work done, and I'm going to be calling my friend later on at 4 p.m, and I might film some videos as well, because I've got a couple of videos I need to film about Malaysia. So I'm going to be getting some work done and probably sleeping at some point and talking to my friend at some point. So it's kind of ruined our stay, honestly, a little bit, because we kind of wanted to do something fun today, but I just do not feel up for it. So yeah, I would not recommend staying at Sekumpul accommodation. It has not been the one, honestly. Anyway, we've got today, and then we're leaving tomorrow morning, and we're going to Ahmed for 10 days. So hopefully that'll be better, and it'll be by the beach, and it should be hopefully a better accommodation. So that's probably going to be it for this video, if I'm honest. I don't think I'm going to do anything exciting today apart from working and sleeping, so I'll close this vlog off here. Not how I expected it to close off. I was hoping to show you a little bit more of the area and see more waterfalls and things like that, but it's not going to happen. So thanks for watching this one. I have no idea if it was any good or not, because honestly yesterday I was just enjoying myself at the waterfalls. I don't even know how much I filmed, so this might have been a good video, might have been an awful one. You'll have to let me know in the comment section, but thanks for watching anyway. I hope you enjoyed it somewhat. Sorry about all the talk about poop and sick, but that's the reality of yesterday and today, of life, I guess, of travel. And it's also interesting, I was saying to Jeremy, it's interesting when you travel for a year, you put your health at the hands of other people. Like if they serve you bad food, you're going to be ill. Or if they serve you like seed oils and chicken that's been dunked in chlorine, and I don't know, you hear all these bad things that happens with food because we're eating out all day, every day, like twice a day for a year. We have no control really of what we're eating. It's just an interesting one. Anyway, no more tuna for me for a little while. I had been put off after Sri Lanka, and then I had it last week and it was fine actually. So it's not tuna, I'm not allergic to tuna or anything. I had it last week and it was fine at a different restaurant. It's just that I happened to get a bad piece that wasn't cooked properly. So that was fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, hopefully I'm in a better mood and we enjoy it a little bit more. Have a good day. Bye.